Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen und Hallo zur Part Nummer 2 von Tunguska. Ich bin es am Simafix. Beim letzten Mal sind wir in diese seltsame Zone gekommen, wo Koyanskaya residiert. Und diese hat hier ein Feld aufgebaut, was normale Servants abstößt. Unsere guten Freunde von Chaldea kommen hier nicht rein. Und auch unsere Stützungstruppe ist hier leider im Endeffekt schon außer Gefecht gesetzt. Die Frage ist natürlich, wie es nun weitergeht. Aber mit der Shadow Border müssen wir nun alleine dort reinstoßen. Gut. That should take care of the things for the time being. That aside, First Britain exceeded my expectation. And now this world as well. So much for a blitzkrieg strike. And to make matters worse, its environment trade is something Koyanskaya learned and copied from Britain. Then she may also have access to numerous other threats we faced in the other Lost Belts. Well, we are up against the beast. It's safer to expect the worst. All we can do now is trust in Maxi and his team. It certainly won't be the first time. Indeed. Loath though I am to admit it, there's nothing more I can do. Alright then, Captain. I'll leave the rest to your hands. Oh, don't worry about me. Once the storm border is clear of his bait, I just load here up above the barriers, watch for us a fire gordy. Just waiting around, it may not be fun, but it's not dangerous either. And it certainly is no big deal compared to the temporary disappearance you're being forced to undergo. I see you back in the Wandering Sea Homes. Oh, es ist grausig, Mann, dass wir ohne Homes arbeiten müssen. Das ist, hey Leute, das hatten wir halt schon ewig nicht mehr. Ich meine, Leute, Lost Belt 6 war schon anstrengend, dass wir größtenteils keinen Kontakt zu ihm hatten und jetzt das. I know these roads and Gs are pretty rough, but hang in there until the storm border finishes its turn. Once stabilized and clear, we'll be going straight into the free fall. Be ready for vertical Gs when that happens. Okay, hang on. There, the storm border turned around, but before we make our emergency escape. Open the hatch, open the hatch. Shadow border, launch. Shadow border launching. Is this really a lot? Falling! I've put up a multi-layered boundary field to the border's undercarriage. I'm a little worried with only my magic energy to spare on it. Sorry! Oh, who cares? Bring it on. Hell, this is my third time falling into an operation. Now wait, hang on. If I think of like this more oddly in the Dakar rally, okay, I can do this. I can totally do this. Und das war's. Ende. Koyanskaya hat gewonnen. So endete alles. Leben wir noch? Nö, oder? Okay, schade. Puh! Don't worry, I'm still conscious. Phew. Master, are you right? All good here. Status report? Electrical system 80% functionality but repairable. Engine no damage. Hull integrity 90%. Mobility remains intact. Not too bad for an emergency deployment and landing. How about you guys? Is everybody okay? Yeah, I'm fine. That wasn't nearly as bad as I was expecting. In fact, I think that might have actually loosened up my shift shoulders. Why are you talking like we are just chiropractor? Do you also feel refreshed after riding a roller coaster? Anyway, taking advisor, my... So, verzeiht die kurze Unterbrechung. Anyway, taking advice my supplement here is bizarre helpfully give me an aside. I don't think I'm any worse than you. As for Maxi and Carrot, they're both fine. Phew. Farewell? You're here too? Well, I guess we can send you back to Stormwater now. How about you, technical advice? Is everything alright with your spot knowledge now that we landed on enemy territory? I appreciate your concern, Director. Don't worry, Miss Production seems fine too. It looks like this environment doesn't reject all heroic spits outright, just like in British Lost Belt. kann halt Da Vinci Chuan widerstehen. Let's reject them to be sure. But I'm guessing there are still loopholes some can slip through. And for a creature that are obviously alive like humans and animals, there shouldn't be any issues. As far as I can tell, the environment only attracts beings, namely rock spirits, who owe most of their existence to human history. Phew. Huh? Well, that doesn't make sense. Phew? That voice. You like it? I do, too. But anyway, I don't think the situation quite what do you guys think it is? Oh, who's there? Ah, meine Snake Lady! After all, I'm here, aren't I? Ibuki Doji. Okay, Leute, beste Kampagne. Der Blick mal gucken. Was sind 10 Gottes Namen? Hä? Aha. Hä? A rock spirit, a divine spirit? Ah, of course, I remember now, Ibuki Doji. You are one of the rock spirits waiting to step by in the briefing room. Good to see you. Alright. Wait. What are you doing here? But, right, but how? I have an idea. Maybe it's because, unlike standard heroic spirits, Ibuki Doji's a divine spirit. I guess since she's obviously here and all. Huh? It really is Ibuki Doji. That just means this place isn't quite the same as the British Hospital after all. It's pretty clear from what we saw that it's stopping heroic spirits from manifesting. But it doesn't stop them from incinerating just like in Britain, and it's not all. It also doesn't reject non-human heroic spirits. I wonder what its criteria is then. Is Ibuki Doji allowed to be here because she's a divine spirit, or because she's a natural spirit? Non-human. Divine spirit, natural spirit? Huh. So, is Ibuki Doji my true name? Hold up. Huh? Is something wrong with your memory? Well, I know I'm still me. I know I'm really strong and I'm really nice and I really love. Das ist so gut, Mann. Ja, keine Ahnung, was hier los ist, aber wenn der Alk stimmt, dann ist alles in Ordnung. And I know that I'm your servant. But everything else is kind of a haze. What am I anyway? As long as there's booze, who cares? Das ist echt beste Anstand, Mann. Gotcha, okay. Glad to have you with us, Ibuki Doji. Thanks, Master. I'm glad to be here too. How did us just to roll off the punches like that? Looks like she managed to materialize here, but in consequence lost her memory. So I'm a little nervous to ask, but what are your combat abilities, Ibuki Doji? Do you still feel confident in those? Oh, sure. I'm very strong. If Master wants me to fight, then of course, I'll be glad to fight. Besides, I like going wild. My mind does feel kind of fuzzy, though, so I may not be quite at my usual strength. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I've got still everything. Okay. Let's see. Yep, I can use fire. And wind. And lightning. Oh, and water too, of course. Isn't that pretty much everything? If I really wanted to, I bet I could even alter my spirit engine. Though maybe only a few times, since I bet that they use a ton of magic energy. Huh? Well, it's not great that she lost her memory and that we don't have 5 other servants with us as well, but we may be in better shape than I initially thought, at least. Silver lining, huh? Don't you worry, I can hold my own against just about anything. I'm counting on you, Ibuki Doji. No problem. Woo! Leute, Mann, Snake Mami ist da, also was wollen wir mehr, liebe Leute? Nur mal kurz bevor wir es anfangen, wir können hier immer es demonstrativ zeigen, weil wir haben ja hart geradet, liebe Leute. Und natürlich haben wir meine gute Ibuki Doji da zum Hard Raiden genommen. Bond 9, auf dem Weg zu Level 100, meine gute Snake Waifu. auf das es reicht, dass auch ihre Summer-Form kommt. So, nur so nebenbei, liebe Leute, also ganz herzlich, ich sag's auch, Mann, was hätte man besser bekommen können als Ibuki Doji, Mann. So, ich muss noch kurz das Menü wiederfinden. Event Quest, Tunguska und weiter mit Section 2. Also, reingestürzt sind wir hier in das Abenteuer. Und nun gilt es natürlich herauszufinden in Sektion 2 Collision, was hier los ist, was Koyan Sky hier natürlich plant und natürlich, wie wir sie aufhalten können.
Anyway, this is good news. Having even a single additional servant to our side vastly improves our option. Furthermore, memory is aside, the fact that she is a divine spirit is significant. We have confirmed that the Stormblood has escaped, yes? Then that leaves us with two choices, go forward or go back. It need hardly to be said that we will be choosing the former. We should assume that the enemy already knows we're here. So, no need to reach Koyan Sky to take it on as soon as possible, sooner even. Remember, we aren't infiltrating Glass Build this time. We are here to eliminate a specific threat. The longer we take, the more time we give Koyan Sky to mature as a beast. So we're just going to have to do our best with the resources we have. There may not be many of us, but that will help us to be stealthy. I think anyway. What do you say, Technical Advisor?
Sounds good to me! That we also have to crash the intact and we still have Ibuki Doji with us. I'm offering incredible strokes of luck. If we find ourselves needing to retreat, we can do that after we've scouted the place and figure out something. So, I say we stick to the basics and keep our usual strategy, explore and analyze. Isn't that right, Master Maxi? Yep, we can start with our immediate surroundings, just like always.
Huh. I'm glad you to understand. After many, I trust you have no distance, or I'm sure you're not exactly eager to go and coward that you are.
At least I'm not as bad as you chaps. Besides, it's probably better to play things safe and here. So what are you doing? Da Vinci, do we just stick to our original plan? I'm ready to leave at any time.
Damn, somebody's ready to go. Hell, I think your motivation is rubbing on of me.
Yeah, we are definitely going to have make some cursor correction. Our initial strategy was to throw a bunch of fast and heavy hitting heroic spirits at Koyan Sky blitzkrieg style regardless of the situation. But as things stand, we are about 150 kilometers from a signal. We are sitting at a special region southern edge. So it's going to take us some time to reach Koyan Sky in the center.
Huh. We could simply make a run for her in the border if we need to do more than just to reach her to secure victory. First, I'd like you to understand the environment we are in here. It would be one thing if we were surrounded, but luckily it seems like we don't have any hostile in this area right now. Right, Technical Advisor?
Yep, there's definitely no hostile nearby. I'm constantly scanning, so I know. But I don't have any insight to offer about anything beyond the border scanning range. That we are going to have to investigate with the field ops teams. So that would mean we have to go out, especially if we are going to find more help. Yep, we need to go get information and we need to add to our fighting force. Some things we always do, really. While we are hoping to test our new 7th Blitzkrieg tactics here as a trial run for the 7th Lost Belt, we are also doing it to reduce the burden on you guys. I'm really sorry we can't do that for this mission anymore. In the end, all we can do now is count on you, Mesh, and Ibuki Doji to investigate this area on your own, like we always do. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Especially with me Ibuki Doji on our side this time. Oh, that's me, right? Ibuki Doji, got it, and yeah, I'll be a big help. I'm at least as strong as 100 spirits.
100 spirits? Oh, you mean as in 100 soldiers? Why didn't you just say that instead of making a row of spirits?
Immer dieses Grinsen.
You're startling me. Hey, stop infusing your gaze with magic energy. You are giving me flashbacks to this hellish mystic ice endurance training. Yes, can you endure that? And if so, how the hell do you train for something like that?
This is a good point. Okay then, let's get this new operation underway. Field Ops, your mission is to get information on the special region and to find out some more fighters. Of course, I doubt there are many rogue servants that can maintain their existence out here. Plus, since we are not yet sure if we can use summoning circles, I don't think we'll be able to summon many other heroic spirits. But if you do find an opportunity to expand our ranks, please take it. Awesome. You should still be able to perform simple servant summons for at least a few times. Show what's your stamina, investigate as much as you can, and fight when necessary. You got it. Come on, Mas Ibukidoji. Right, Master. Woo!
Unfortunately, it seems our communication can't go through the barrier, but we are working fine inside it. So don't forget to make regular reports to the Shadow Border. Alright, then, let's let the Koyanskaya hunt begin.
Leute, wir taktiv, okay, so weit. Jetzt haben wir so gehen. Ah ja, ist das nicht ein schöner Trip, den wir heute machen. Ganz entspannt. Woo! Es ist echt so gemacht. So fast. Yeah, I should have known Ibukidoji would have some impressive aerial ability. I can't believe how fast she is. Especially since she's 3 meters tall, carrying us and flying. Crossing the dense forest would have taken us so long without her. Woo! It's unlikely if there are any hostels nearby or not. But we should be able to avoid their detection thanks to their tree coverage. I'm not so sure, Matt. I'm kind of glowing, right? I mean not physically, but like in terms of aura, you know? That will make it pretty obvious I'm not just any ordinary foe. So, better to keep our guard up. Yes, that's a good point. So, I can't help but think that is the perfect way to scout ahead. And if you're spotted, you should be able to outrun almost anything that comes after us. Yay, Ibukidoji, you're like the wind or something.
見えなんて今時流行らないでしょ。行きますわよ。
では報酬。
加減が難しいわよね。行きますわよ。目離さないで。そういうのもありよね。恐れ入災いは今こそお前たちのもとへと来たい。さなぎの太刀。
計略だ。
こうだ。お参りしていきます目
つまらん。
はーい。敬い人知の及ばぬものが世にあるとここにて思え。真剣さなぎの太刀。
計略だ。
せい。
では報酬。
ひなたかや好き放題扱ってあげましょう。はーい、この私がと
と無駄ですよ。ごめんね。じゃ抜くわね。そういうのもありよね。いいんじゃない？
恐れ入災いは今こそお前たちのもとへと来たい。真剣さなぎの太刀。
こうだ。ごめんなさいね。風、炎、そしてイカ
最上に近い勝利だ。戦う前に勝つくらいでなければ。
Okie dokie. There's something big up ahead. I think it's part of the natural environment, but something about it is making me really uneasy. I wonder what it could be. Ah! Ibuki? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shout. Anyway, both of you stay alert. I know this isn't really my first time doing something like this, but it kind of feels like it, so... There, enemies. I'm detecting multiple heat signals up ahead. We've got Hostile Master. I could try to fly around them, but I feel like that's a bad idea. Every one of my instincts are screaming at me that they already cut us in the sides. You too know what that means, right? Right. Activating Ortinox now. Preparing to engage the enemy. Phew! It's not safe out there, Fu. Please get inside the shield. Fu! Hey there! They come. It really does feel like the first time doing this, but let's go!
So, zurück vom Kampf. Und so wie es aussieht, nicht so einfach.
Iwakidoji. I'm on it.
Mit Snake Waifu geht alles easy, versiert. Hä?
There we go. Back to normal size. That should do it, right?
Das creatures were from the Russian and Indian Lost Belt.
Right. Some of them just looked at the Jäger, and the others were just like the Kali we saw in the Indian Lost Belt. Although, it's strange, I could say it's any sort of life force in them whatsoever. Same. They were definitely coming after us, but there was nothing else to them. No anger, no fear, not even a desire to hunt to survive. Oh, that was so weird. I know I'm having trouble with my memories, but I can still tell there was something off about those things. Senpai, do you think? More hostiles incoming. This rumbling are a lot bigger than before. Be careful, you two. These things are really huge.
Sind sie nicht putzig?
Those are the Scandinavian giants, and elite wars at head.
Yeah, those are general class giants.
I want giants. I remember a little bit now. Even a single giant is really, really strong. And special ones like these guys are super duper rare. So the fact that we are running into them there must mean we are dealing with something strange.
Oh, ist er nicht putzig.
The rush shocked the very ground. Now that's what I'm talking about. We just have to think of them as big walking roaring fortress. Get ready, master. Mas. These giant general are really tough.
Sind wir wieder zu 3 Meter großen Snake Waifu, so hört sich das. Spirit Ascension, noch besser.
Finally, I can cut loose. Sure, that'll use up a lot of magic energy, so I apologize now if they kill me.
Damn, they really must be strong for Ibuki to be saying that.
You guys are in trouble already, huh? You should just let me know what's up then. Wow, those guys are huge. I can't believe you're not scared of them, Maxim. I am, but I'm powering through it. Yeah, I'm impressed. Guess I better hold it together too then. Alright then, let's hit them with a run from the Black Barrel to kick things off. You ready, Matt? I'll let you handle the timing. Right, setting Black Barrel to a blaster mod. Just let me know when you activate it, Master. Thanks for the help. Alright, let's do this. Nameless Giant Generals.
So, dann geht es hier direkt weiter. Wir, würde ich sagen, hauen noch hier schnell Section 3 rein. Denn wir sind immer noch in Tunguska Sanctuary. Section 3, The Eternity Seeker. Das hört sich sehr eindrucksvoll an. Und sehr spooky. Und ich denke mal, es bedeutet, dass wir einen neuen Charakter hier treffen werden. Oh, Snakey.
Yeah. That was really tough, but hey, we beat them all. Nice work, everyone. You're too happy, Cat. Thanks. I should have worked. She's not a fairy, is she? She looks like she's an incineration of an elemental and a phantasmal. Wait, doesn't that mean she's a god? Well, who cares? She's nice and pretty. What else do I need to know? Alright, later, guys. Thanks you so much, Habertot. It's great that we beat him and all, but I still have no idea what those things even were. Or, for that matter, why we even fought them. I reckon they already had Senpai.
Yeah, they probably work for Koyanskaya.
Right. You have seen her controlling creatures native to one of the lost spells in the other lost spells, and those 3 giants along with the dragons we fought before had a striking similarity to Australia to them. And this place is the Koyanskaya lady's territory, right? So that would mean
They're Luskin. That is to say, they're kin. They are automatons of a sort. They've been deploying all over the place here, and then set to attack anything that seems remotely hostile. So please, don't worry. They're not connected to their leader, so they can't alert her to her presence. That said, your luck was pretty rotten running into those giants. They are one of the stronger varieties of Lotskin. Still, I'm impressed you turned things around. And beat all 3 of them. Truly, that was an incredible display of strength.
Phew! Oh, I can't believe it. I should have sensed you the moment you entered my direction range, but you got all the way up without me noticing. Master, get behind me.
I think if he'd wanted to attack us, he would have already. I see, very logical of you.
Who are you?
Ah! Me, well, I can assure you I'm not your enemy. So please do feel free to relax your guard. If anything, I'm the opposite of your enemy. I'm a professional, here to hunt the beast. I may have materialized as a rider, but I assure you, I'm a man of many talents. So on that note, I would be most grateful if you would entrust me to dispose of the shadows of Daiji. I would be most grateful if you would entrust me with the... nochmal. Daiji? Hat er gerade zweimal den Dialog gesagt? Ist das ein Bug? Jo. I know a great deal about her, you see, and I've also done some additional investigation of my own.
Yay! We have another fighter now! Oh wait, is this something to celebrate, Master?
I think so. Oh my, are you still suspicious of me? Perhaps you were deceived by another handsome man recently. Das tut weh, Mann, mein guter Oberon. So, that's your answer, huh? And here I thought I was something of a skilled negotiator. Well, that's strange. Duh. I could have told this would happen. You're always so obtuse. That's why I told you to let me talk to him.
Foo-foo?
What? It's okay, Nikit. You can come out. I think they've already figured out what's going on anyway.
Obviously. That's why I spoke up. I told you we didn't have to hide. We should have just jumped in and helped him to fight the giants. Nice to meet you, everyone. I'm Nikic. Dobrjana Nikic, the Rock Dragon Slayer of Kiev. I'm really strong. Wow, if you're saying so, it must be true. Yep, I'm sure. Wow. Haha. What kind of conversation is that? As for this creep? Oh, please allow me. Wait, me? A creep? Uncalled for. Oh well, no mind. I'll just keep this short. I've come here from the Sage world. That is to say, I have materialized here from the Throne of Heroes, of course. In my life I was something of a tactician, though I also dabbled in Taoism. My true name is Tai Gong Wang. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Der große Wang ist hier, liebe Leute. Das war mal ein sehr cooler Auftritt. Okay, liebe Leute, ich würde sagen, an dieser Stelle machen wir jetzt erstmal einen kleinen Cut. Beim nächsten Mal geht's weiter und dann schauen wir mal, wie es weitergeht hier in der seltsamen Umwelt hier von Koyan Sky. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Ciao.